What is a data center? A data center is the physical location housing computing resources to store, process, and manage data. This includes servers, storage equipment, and networking hardware. The data center is the heart of IT infrastructure, whether it be private or public cloud, dedicated servers, bare metal servers, or any other solution, including an offsite element. Data centers are critical for business applications and services. Therefore, a number of components and processes are put in place to protect the data center, including physical and digital security measures, cooling systems and power supply, and physical protection against fire, extreme weather conditions, and natural disasters. What are the components of a data center? Servers. There are two main types of servers used within data centers: rack mount servers and blade servers. Rack mount servers are flat devices which are stacked in racks or shelves. Blade servers are vertical modular devices which are housed in chassis and take up less space than rack servers. Storage systems. Storage systems are used to manage and archive data. There are two types of systems used within data centers: block storage and file storage devices. Block storage is a method of storing data within blocks, which can be distributed across multiple systems. Block storage devices can include hard drives, solid-state drives, and storage area networks. File storage devices use a hierarchical structure with folders and subfolders, and can include hard drives, cloud-based file storage, and network-attached storage. Networking infrastructure. Connectivity is key with rapid transfer of data between data centers, organizations, and end users required. This is achieved through a high-performing network. Within the data center itself, the network is supported by cables, routers, and switches connecting all devices and allowing for data transfer between locations. Cooling systems. The large amount of servers and hardware in a data center generates a significant amount of heat. Effective cooling is essential to avoid overheating, which can lead to performance issues and hardware failure. Power supply. Data centers generally use multiple power sources, with mains power as the primary source and one or more redundant systems to ensure continuous supply. This can include backup generators and uninterruptible power supplies. Security measures. Data centers use physical security measures. This can include perimeter fencing, biometric access, intrusion detection systems, and security feeds. Digital security measures such as firewalls will also be employed for the servers within the data center. Physical protection measures. Depending on the location of the data center, the physical protection measures will vary. For areas liable to flooding, measures such as elevated construction and advanced drainage systems can be used. For areas with high winds and seismic activity, buildings will be reinforced. Data centers are generally built to withstand damage from fire, including the usage of fire-resistant materials and automated fire suppression systems. What are data center tiers? With rankings from 1 to 4, tiers evaluate the data center's capabilities based on redundancy levels, uptime guarantee, staff expertise, and maintenance protocols. At a basic overview, the tiers are: Tier 1, basic capacity, no redundancy. Tier 2, redundant capacity components, partial N+1 redundancy. Tier 3, concurrently maintainable, full N+1 redundancy of all systems. Tier 4, fault-tolerant, full 2N+1 redundancy of all systems. Most enterprises will require at least Tier 3 data centers to house their infrastructure, as this allows for maintenance without downtime and provides sufficient redundancy in case of any faults. Data center connectivity and interconnection. Data centers do not operate in isolation. Interconnection is vital to support global applications, cloud services, and real-time communication. Interconnection refers to the direct, private connections between the structures within one data center or across a network of multiple data centers. It enables fast, secure, and reliable data exchange between systems, partners, or services. There are many types of connectivity solutions, including cross-connects, physical cables connecting infrastructure within one data center, meet-me rooms, a dedicated space where telecom providers, internet service providers, and enterprises interconnect and can exchange data. Internet exchange points, a physical location where multiple internet service providers connect to exchange traffic directly. Interconnection allows for reliability and redundancy as the diverse connection paths prevent single points of failure, and allow for backups and replication across multiple data centers. Direct connections also support security, reducing exposure to the public internet and lowering the risk of attacks and data breaches. Low latency connectivity additionally enhances performance. What factors should you consider when choosing a data center? As data centers are the core of the majority of IT infrastructures, it's important to find out about your provider's data centers. Locations. Global data center facilities allow you to host your infrastructure in the location best suited to your organization and end users. Spreading your infrastructure across geographically diverse data centers will support redundancy and disaster recovery. You may also require data centers in specific locations to comply with data sovereignty requirements. Data center tiers. To best protect your infrastructure, you should be looking for Tier 3 data centers as a minimum, as this provides full redundancy. If you are looking to host mission-critical sites and applications, you can consider Tier 4 data centers, or backing up your platform across multiple Tier 3 data centers. Security measures. You will need to confirm the security measures in place at your provider's data center to ensure the safety of your data. This should include a combination of security measures with physical measures to protect the building and the digital measures to protect the servers. The level of security required will depend on the sensitivity of your data. Physical protection measures. Depending on the location of your provider's data centers, they may be liable to natural disasters and extreme weather. If this is the case, you should find out what measures are in place to protect the building and equipment. For more information about data centers and how they can support your business, please visit hyve.com.